Hi guys, welcome back to this channel, and today is going to be a very special video because this is going to be the 2026 vision board making, prep, manifesting type of video. And I of course I have been making vision boards. I think this will be my fourth year, 2021, 2, 3, 4. No, that does not sound right. So this will be my third year making a vision board, and honestly every single year is so different because it just depends on where you are at that point in time, right? So as for me, honestly, this year has been a whirlwind of decisions and emotions because I'm going to be starting my master's soon. And I mean, it's going to be very different than my quintessential corporate girl era. So what I do is every single year I divide my vision board in two sections. First is my personal and second is professional. So for my personal, I have my list of things that I just do every single year. And for my personal, I make it a point to focus on health, wellness, which is your mental and emotional health, self care, setting up daily routines and goals, and your general overall lifestyle. As for my professional, it usually is, I mean, taking more responsibilities, climbing the corporate ladder, etc. But this year is going to be different. It's going to be about studying, upskilling in my A plus grade era, skill development, career prep, consistency in general across the year. And step number 2 now for me is where I just open Pinterest. I type every single category that I want to be included in my vision board, and I download the pictures that I like the most, I guess. I also know that a lot of people want to or prefer making their vision boards on a canvas, or they hang it in front of them, and I really like that idea. But the thing with me is I fly to London in exactly 10 days, on 11 days, on the 8th of Jan. So I do not have the space to fit in that canvas. And what I've been doing for the last couple years is I have these planners. I mean, I did get a planner. This one was from Simba Lifestyle of 22. Now, before you think why you're still using a 2022 dated planner, like a psychopath, I ordered planners in 2021 and 2022 from the same brand, and I realized that I do not really use them as much, and it makes me feel extremely guilty when I get something and I don't use it. I do not like to hoard things. I want to finish it all. I want to discard it in the manner that it's supposed to be discarded. And so I will continue to use this till I have actually used all of its pages in ways that I can. So this is 2022 planner. Of course, I established that. We established that, and this was my vision board of 22. Then in the same planner, I have my vision board. I don't think I made one in 23 and 24. I made it in some other book, which I do not have. I mean, I do not know where it is, but I do have my last year's vision board in this. And this is what it, okay, the sticker sheet just fell out, but this is what it looks like. So the thing is that last year as well, I was going to go to a different university for the September intake, which is why there's so much education. There's, I mean, of course, working out, that has to be a constant. Well dressed. My mood board, dressing up, has always been this. It still is. Consistency, like I said, with food. Paris and London, because those were the two places that I was thinking I'll be at, and I'm going to be at both next year itself, so that is insane. It's just God works in mysterious ways. Squats, pull up. Funny story, but a pull up has been on my vision board. I think this will be the third year. 2026 will be the third year of having pull ups on my vision board, and I know I'm close, so I'm getting somewhere, which makes me happy to think about. Now this, I'm just going to turn the page, and these are of course the pages that I'm going to be using to print out my pictures. I'll just now put in maybe like a time lapse of me hunting down the pictures. I'll turn the screen recording on my Mac so y'all can see what I'm up to. Let's go find pictures, print those out, and then I will be back. I'm actually almost kind of through. I'm now onto my travel section, which I consider to be at the intersection of personal and professional. You need to travel for both reasons, and they both give you happiness. At least they do for me, which is why I am now onto my Paris section, and I love it. Just putting these images on there is making me extremely happy. That's great. What else? A few more images that I will gather, print all of it out, and I will see you. A whole of 24 hours later, we have now resumed making our vision board. I do have my printouts ready, 4 pages worth of printouts, and I'm going to set the camera, put you on a time lapse, stick it all, and maybe we can then discuss a little bit of each image of why it's there on my vision board. But I thought I'll take this opportunity to actually show you guys my favorite type of coffee that I make. It's an Indian startup actually. It's called Zenma. They do these frozen pods. I'll show it to you in a bit, and it's so good. So if you like coffee and you want to try something other than your instant coffee, which is also great, but once you get a ground coffee, and I mean frozen coffee pods, they're so good. So maybe you like pick up something that you really want to see. I'm honestly just sitting on the floor because I just have to cut these images up and put them on my book. So I didn't want to do that on the dining table or my study. I just set up camp here in the living room for that reason. But we'll take a quick coffee break. I will show you my coffee pods and we'll resume sticking. Now reporting to you from my kitchen. This sunlight's just a weird angle, so don't mind that. These were the coffee pods that I was talking about. This is Zenma. They come in multiple flavors, so you can maybe check out what you like best. I have honestly tried all. My favorite is the dark roast, which is this grey, and my second favorite is the hazelnut. This is what it looks like. They come with 10 pods each. I'm literally through. This is the last one that I have left. I'm going to have this today. And this is the dark roast, which is also the exact same packaging. I have 2 left in these. I think in this one I have 2 left, so pretty much explains how much I really like it. So I'm just going to make this very quickly and resume posting our pictures. I love how this video suddenly become about me making coffee, but I thought while we're at it, I'll show you the process of at least what I do. I use the Amul Slim Trim, which is the skim milk. You could use any kind of milk. My personal favorite types would have to be almond for coffee, oat for matcha, and if I do not have almond milk, then I go with skim, but honestly regular also works. It's just personal preference. I am not lactose intolerant. I love anything to do with dairy products, but this just also helps me monitor a little bit of my macros better. So that's the amount of milk that I use, which is about 130 ml. I do not like sweet coffee. I like when it's strong and I can taste the coffee notes, a little bit of them. I'm not that good at recognizing all base notes and minor notes, but I will get there. I am positive. What I'm going to do now is, I'm aware that a lot of people froth the coffee, sugar, milk concoction, but I instead like to froth my milk. One of my best friends, that's what he does it, and he actually, I picked this up from him. So he used to froth his milk and then put in the espresso shot, and it's so good. I like frothy milk over frothy caffeine. Anyway, rolling the clip here on of me just like frothing my milk, I guess. Just froth this for a bit. Oh my god. I just cut my nails today, this morning actually, and my hands, I cannot recognize my hands without my big nails. But anyway, they do need a refresher once a few months. I do not do acrylics or fake nails at all, so I need to give my nails a fresh start. But they look, oh my god, it looks like a different person's hand. I also do not have my rings, maybe that's why I'll just go do that after I make this coffee. Resuming where we left off, this is my milk and I put ice in it. Here is our espresso. So what you do now is, the brand actually I think recommends you heat it, I think in a microwave or something, I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. What I like to do is just take any kind of vessel, put water in it, let that heat for a bit and put this pod in it and it just melts. So it's your perfect espresso shot. We're just going to be pouring that and it's just going to look beautiful. Oh my god, I should have just shown you this side. But anyway, you get my point. Here's my straw. And there you have your coffee. This is what I've been having, I think, for this entire year. Before I found Zenma, though, my go-to coffee was Impulse, which is this influencer brand by Sarah Sarosh, and they have very good coffee. They have really good coffee, no complaints. But I just like this better now. I don't know. It's just better. So good. And even when it does have hazelnut or they also have vanilla, caramel, it's still strong. It does not, the syrup does not overpower the actual coffee, which is a very good sign in flavored coffee. Perfect. Okay. Now let's just get to the part of this video you all probably clicked for. Anyway, on to our vision board making. All my pictures back in place. They're all cut. That's what they look like right now. I've cut them in squares, so what I do is as I place them on my canvas or notebook, I see the amount of space that I have, because this is just a practice of every single year of me just printing out many more pictures that can actually fit on those 2 pages. So I kind of like to just go around the figures and shapes, impromptu image cutting to make sure that I can fit as much as I can. So what I'm going to do right now is just figure out how I can place it, make it look cute, and then we can maybe go from there. This is what my vision board looks like right about now. I'm just now going to start sticking it. I've placed where I want everything just to see that there's a little bit of everything on each side and it all comes together like I want it to. This is what my vision board looks like up close. It's literally just in my book lying on the floor. I thought I'll give you a very brief rundown. You will see there's a lot of London and Paris here because those are the 2 countries I'm going to be spending a lot of time in next year for my masters. So the first half is going to be in London, the next in Paris, which has been one of my dream places for as long as I can remember. So I'm so happy that I'm finally going to be there. You'll see a lot of health, wellness. You see the pull up here, which I really hope this is the year. I'm trying so hard. I just need one. And honestly, I think by December 2026, I might just have it. There's a lot of healthy eating, which will automatically translate into clear skin. I'm honestly pretty good at weightlifting in general, but I suck at cardio, which is why there's running over here. I really want to get better at that. In general, you'll see, like I mentioned, I'm going there for my master's, so you'll see a lot of studying, self study, even around here, libraries, an internship probably that I'll be able to land, a lot of self studying, gym. You will see a lot of fashion inspo, especially. So, this is my entire vibe this year. This is how I love to dress in general. I know a lot of people like summers, but for me, my favorite season's winter, especially because I love winter fashion way too much. I love layering, I love that aesthetic. So, you will see more of that over here. A little side note, there's a very tiny camera over here because this is the year I want to take, twice as many pictures as I usually do. At the end of the day, all we have are memories. Like I've mentioned, even here, a year full of memories. I want to be able to capture everything I possibly can. There's a little bit of social media around here. And I'm so happy, as you can tell, that I'm trying to start this content thing, and I have set targets for YouTube and Instagram, both very modest, not to blow my own horn. So this 2k, a little 2k here is for YouTube, and a little 5.5 here is for Instagram. You will see random emojis, flowers, because who doesn't love flowers? At least I do. A lot of croissants, coffee, because what else is there in Paris? Please, that's just what I'm going to be doing. Lastly, you see this little sun here, because 2026 is the year of the sun. It's number one. I'm also a number 19, which is one. So the sun, really counting on sun God to shower all his bright light onto me because he knows I need it. So all in all, this is what my vision board looks like. I'm so proud of it. It's so modest, it's achievable, it's everything that I think and hope and know that I'll be able to fulfill. And we'll just do a recap in December 2026 to look at it, I guess. If you like this video or the vision board that I made, my thought process around it, make sure to subscribe so you're updated with everything that I do around here. It for sure is going to be experimental, but you'll have the best time and I'll make sure of that. See you then.